Hey fellow wanderers, welcome to a mind-boggling expedition across the globe. We'll be visiting a list of places and cities so surreal, they'll make you question whether the Matrix glitched. Or at least they'll make you want to Google them to see if the images weren't generated by AI. This first place will transport you straight into the realm of a trippy sci-fi flick. Have you ever been anywhere where the ground could double as the world's largest mirror? Here, you'll feel like you're floating in a pixelated dreamscape. Although AI could come up with something similar, this place is located in Bolivia. It's called the Uyuni Salt Flats. The Salt Flats are the world's largest salt desert, spawning over 3,900 SQ. My, can you believe it? If it's a sunny day, you'll get to witness this surreal phenomenon, the sky reflecting directly on the ground beneath you. And don't worry, it's all scientific. The salt plans are the result of 40,000 years of evaporation of local lakes. The remains create small craters filled with salty water. If you get the chance, stay until the stars appear. It's a pretty one-of-a-kind experience. Now, according to the World Health Organization, in 35 years, over 2/3 of the global population will be living in cities. But what will cities look like in 35 years? I asked an AI to describe what it thinks cities will be like in the near future, and this is what I got. The cityscape takes on a mesmerizing blend of innovation, sustainability, and artistic grandeur. Imagine towering skyscrapers with facades that morph into digital canvases. On the streets, electric vehicles are everywhere. Lush green rooftops have dominated the buildings. Holographic advertisements flicker and dance above storefronts. Technology is an integral part of everyday life. It sounds to me like this AI has been watching some episodes of The Jetsons, huh? To date, we don't have anything like that. We do have places such as Tokyo, in Japan, which scored the highest in a 2018 ranking for technological cities. Forget the classic Japanese smart toilets. We're talking about a city that has been trialing self-driving vehicles. When walking into the Akihabara district in Tokyo, you'll probably feel like a Blade Runner character. You'll not only find the latest technological advancements in their stores, but you'll also feel like you've time-traveled into the near future. Oh, and speaking of Japan, take a good look at this picture. If you had to guess how an AI came up with the idea for this, what would you say the original prompt was? I'd say it was something along the lines of, "The Arrival meets Chihiro's Journey." As much as this image looks fabricated, this place exists IRL. This statue is located in the town of Sendai, in Japan. It's the 5th tallest statue in the world, standing at a staggering 330 feet tall. You can see from all over town, apparently. How good are humans at building stuff on water? I'd say we're pretty good. As master builders and innovators, we've experimented with building in many different types of terrain. Since our planet is 70% water, why not use that to our advantage? But can you believe we built this? This beauty took only 2 years to build and... Nah, I'm just messing with you. This isn't real. Not yet, at least. We did build this, though. This Danish enterprise is called the Urban Rigger, and it's basically a student city built on water. The project was designed in 2018 by world-renowned architects, and it's got everything. Containers for buildings, a centralized courtyard for social events, and everything built on a floating platform. This place seems like it would be possible only in a dream state. First, because of its highly unidentifiable nature. Is it a waterfall? A crane/hanging walkway? A belvedere? Who knows? When it comes to larger-than-life sightseeing spots, it doesn't get bigger than this. I know what you're going to say. This place isn't real. And I would agree with you if I hadn't done the research and found out that this place is called Guangdong's highest sky corridor waterfall walkway. And believe me, it is real. This gigantic racket-like walkway in the sky rated 5 stars in my awesome meter. Built above a gorge in Qingwan, the place is a treat for anyone who loves iconic and seemingly impossible architecture. And the best part is, the structure has hundreds of water nozzles that will simulate the effect of a substantial waterfall. At night, the water is lit and a playlist-oriented light show takes place. Forget Fantasia. This is where the magic lives. And what do we have here? If you've seen Star Wars, you've probably seen images similar to this one. Floating vehicle platforms to dock floating cars. While our visions of future cities tend to be something like this, Elon Musk's futuristic transportation system envisions something different altogether. Instead of going above ground, he believes we should continue digging underground. He's naming his transportation company the Boring Company, pun intended. And he's already testing self-driving Tesla cars to move as fast as they can inside the tracks he wants to build. Say you went to enjoy a lovely summer vacation. On your last day, you packed everything and headed to the airport. But 1 hour before boarding, your flight got canceled. This situation would be enough to bum anyone out. But thanks to the uniqueness of this airport, you were actually excited to have some extra time to explore it. The architects of this place managed to create a magic-like tropical forest inside an airport building. It's replete with artificial waterfalls and boulevards of the lushest green bushes you'll ever see indoors. Of course, the main attraction is the waterfall. It works as a cascading funnel of water that drops 130 feet from the core of the building. My question to you is this place real or not? Yep, you bet it's real. You're looking at the Singapore Changi Airport. I'd easily say AI came up with this, though. Picture this. You're walking through a labyrinth of caves that gets darker and darker by the minute. You're 150 feet into the ground. It's pitch black. When suddenly, it looks as if some magical force started to turn on little blinking blue lights, hundreds and even thousands of them, until it looks like you're on the inside of an alien galaxy. Would you say this is real? Luckily for us humans, this place exists, and it's located in New Zealand. The Waitamo Caves are famous for hosting glowworms, which are the ones responsible for this wondrous phenomenon. Points for Earth for creating this beauty. Hey, AI, can you show me what a cheap, sustainable, and cozy house for one would look like in 20 years' time? Okay, this looks interesting. It looks functional and stylish at the same time. What if I asked you to make it look like an egg? Well, then maybe the system bugs, right? This real-life egg house is a shout-out to human ingenuity. I mean, can you believe a person came up with this idea? You got to love humans. A 24-year-old architecture student decided to build what he calls a sleep pod, and placed it in the middle of the sidewalk. The pod has enough space for a bed, a water tank, and a small night table. It's got grass seed plants all over it so that with time, the rain and the sun will turn it into a luscious green pod. I mean, I don't think AI could ever beat this creative endeavor. To finish off this exploration, how about one more guess? This is the kind of place you visit and think to yourself, I've never been anywhere as beautiful as this. It's just so perfect it looks unreal. Well, my friends, that's because it isn't real, sure. AI is inspired by our world's real-life nature. But this place here only exists in data form in some cloud storage. Yikes!
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.